Hey there folks, my name's Hayden. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're looking at these 3 Tamron lenses. I am super happy with them. I have 4 total lenses for these cameras and 3 of them are Tamron, and I am very happy with them. So let's go ahead and walk in and tell you about these 3 lenses, what I like about them, kind of the differences, and why I chose these versus Sony or other lenses. Now the big reason is just this is the middle ground for me of cost for what I'm actually getting for my dollar. And so this lens is my go-to lens, literally lives on the camera. And for me, it's because the range right here, 17 to 70, 2.8, and this is a lens that has some interior stabilization as well, which I love. And for the cost, I just felt like it was great. There's the comparative of Sony lenses, which is more expensive, but I think you also don't get quite that range. That's a really nice range, especially on the FX30, which I really appreciate. And so no matter what camera you're using, I feel like that's just a solid range to be 2.8 all the way through. So this is my go-to lens that I use for, it literally lives on the camera. I use it for weddings, interviews, all sorts of different stuff. It is a fantastic lens. I've been very happy with it. It's not the absolute sharpest, so if I need something just super great, I do have another lens that I use for that. Actually, this right here is the Zeiss, which is, you know, very nice. But for most things, when I'm running, gunning, that type of thing, this is my go-to lens. Over here, this also lives on this camera. This is my wide angle, so it's 11 to 20, which I feel like is a really good range for a lot of things. I even do a little bit of like street photography with this, which is cool. Again, it's a 2.8 all the way through, which is really important to me, that aperture right there. But this is just a fantastic all around wide angle lens. Sometimes I might want it to be a little bit wider than that. If I'm doing like real estate, I wish it was a little bit wider, but honestly works super well. Really happy with this lens as well. This is my zoom lens right here. It goes all the way up to 300. So 18 to 300 is a crazy range. You do have the aperture that'll change. So 3.5 at the lowest is not preferred. Going all the way up to 6.3, again, not preferred. But for me, I just needed a telephoto lens like this for weddings, if I was shooting far back for the ceremony type of thing. And so I use it for that. And then I actually use this lens if I want to take just one lens somewhere and shoot like a travel video or something with my family. This is the one lens I take because 18 to 300 is such a crazy range. Now it is heavier. I don't love that, like running around with that. But hey, if you're used to Canon lenses, which maybe you're not since this is Sony. If you're used to Canon lenses, this is so much lighter. This is like the size of a normal one. So to have these is absolutely fantastic. So these are the 3 lenses I use. I'd say most often. This one a little bit less because it's kind of situational, but these 2 really live on the cameras. This one I shoot a lot of like YouTube and different reviews, this type of stuff with that quite a bit. So really like that lens a lot. Love these lenses a bunch. Hopefully that gives you a nice little touch and a taste of these 3 lenses, what they are, what they do, and whether they may or may not be right for you. Thanks.